My name is Maureen Smith, and I work at Prevention Network. I am a part of the UNM Substance Abuse Coalition with this woman here.
So what we're here to talk to you about today is this whole idea of kids and substance use.
It's really helpful to know what works and what doesn't work because our project is really focused on telling the message that most teens are using alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. And in order to convey that message in a way that really impacts the most people, we need you guys to understand what research shows works.
We need to get the biggest bang for our buck. So we need to find what works for the most numbers. How many of you can get food in your mouth with one chopstick? How many of you are pretty good with two chopsticks? You're pretty good with? Give me a fork. You know, I got multiple prongs. I can shovel it in. It works really well. So prevention is like that. We need a multi-pronged approach.
What we're going to do now is to give you some data to show you how we know most teens are using alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. The effects of alcohol and marijuana, especially on the brain, while it's developing, are very detrimental. So that's another reason why we want to focus on positive message that most kids are not using these drugs. Take this data that we know and think about all the things that you guys do for fun and recreation, sending that positive message to that community. And so we call it the Most Teens Don't Project, but really we are trying to get the message out that not only do most teens not use alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, but also a lot of teens do live above the influence.
We know that scaring your friends isn't really going to help them, but helping them understand that not everybody's doing something really well.
Right. Not only that, but like they're going to get scare tactics from so many different places. Let's not be the ones that push that negative image. Let's be the positive ones.
My expertise is in Photoshop, and so I thought Millwork would be the easiest for me. So my first thing to do is I wanted to create a logo or design that included both a female and a male, and someone of color and someone that's not. After this logo, I decided to go work on a basic design. It has everything I need. So it has the logos and has a picture to go with Teens Volunteer. But I didn't feel like it got the message across that most teens don't do drugs. This is the next design I created. What you have is what you think teens do with a pack of cigarettes, and then what teens actually do. So we have pictures of teens painting, gardening, doing yoga, sculpting. Why I thought this design is the best is the fact that it has what you think teens do. It's so small compared to what everything else is doing. So what teens are actually doing is overpowering.
This is mostly just a template for a poster. We were going with the idea of having something that we can fill in with a lot of different people's work, what they write it or draw it, so we have a whole variety of things. We were also worried about maybe particular spaces where that would end up being more negative than positive, so the alternative would be to fill in ourselves.
So we came up with the idea of Geeks Over Tweets.
So like Harry Potter or Harry Potter was the first thing that came to mind, but other various magical things.
We decided to use the two colors because it's more bold when it's on a t-shirt. We're gonna have this and then the Above the Influence logo on the back.
We are trying to get to a certain audience. The only beer I like is fruit with the straw, the ice cream, the cherry, and the mug that's often associated with root beer. But the digitalized designs are these two. I wanted to go with a slight background for neutral tone. And I picked the font because it was bubbly like the soda.
Everything I've seen is wonderful. It's going to be kind of difficult to figure this out. Yeah.
My set of skills is digital, so I wanted to create a billboard. Everyone that drives by will see it.